Hello and welcome to today's session. So today's session we are going to practice a relaxation technique called Yoga Nidra, which is translated as psychic sleep. So it's a guided visualization where you are really functioning on the levels of hearing and awareness, okay, imagination. And it's a very beautiful practice that I have had in my life for over 20 years. And it's something that I always lean into in times of high stress, but it's something that I will practice, a few times a week as my kind of deep relaxation. So it's beautiful for the nervous system. I think, if you do struggle with anxiety, then it's a very nice practice because it's led. Yeah, there's a voice for you to follow rather than kind of long periods of stillness, which can be quite overwhelming if anxiety is something that's coming up for you. And we're going to do it for about 25 30 minutes. So my thought is that we'll start our practice with some gentle movement just to kind of release the joints and get you more comfortable, because ideally we kind of stay in the same position for our Yoga Nidra in lying, but obviously there's always the option to move if you're not comfortable. That is not a problem. Okay, so let's just come down to our semi-supine. If you are lying on your mat today, then there is the invitation to put a blanket over the top of your whole mat. So just really creating a very snug kind of environment for ourselves. I've also got my sheepskin on top of that as well. So we'll come down through side lying and bring your head onto the cushion or support underneath, just making sure your head, neck and spine are in alignment there. So not allowing the chin to fall forwards too much and feeling a collapse in the front of your throat. Equally, we don't want our head to feel like it's falling backwards. So just adjusting the support so that it feels right. The feet are hip width apart, knees are pointing towards the ceiling. And we're just going to work through the joints. So today we're going to start at the head. So we're just going to allow your head to roll from side to side. So just releasing the neck, massaging the back of the head. Good. Just remembering that everything we do together needs to be pain and strain free, so never pushing into discomfort. And dropping into that felt sense. So what can you feel as you roll your head? Can you really drop into the feeling of the contact between your head and the support underneath? Feel the muscles, the joints moving, and then coming back to center. Gently bringing your fingertips to your shoulders and tapping your shoulders. So just saying hello to our shoulders this morning. And then resting your fingers gently on your shoulders. Let's just take the elbows and circle them in really small circles initially in one direction. And then those circles can get bigger. Really nice. And then circles the other way. Start small. Again, having a sense of what it feels like at the joints and the tissues around the joints. Good. Then releasing your hands from your shoulders. Let's take the hands just so that your hands are reaching up towards the ceiling. Draw your shoulders down towards your mat or your bed, wherever you are lying this morning. And from here, we're just going to open and close the hands. So you're going to make a gentle fist and then spread the fingers. Fist and then finger, stretch the fingers. Yeah. So this is really good just to get the lymphatic fluid flowing from the hands down through the arms back towards the heart for drainage. Good. And then releasing the hands down. From here, we're going to have our arms as if you were kind of standing to attention. So your little finger connecting in with the floor, the thumbs up towards the ceiling, and keeping the back of the arms connected to the floor. Let's just inhale and draw the shoulders up towards the ears. And then exhale, draw your fingers down towards your feet. So you're keeping the sides of the arm connected to the floor. Inhale to draw all the shoulders up. Exhale to depress the shoulders down. Inhaling, shoulders reach up. Exhale, depressing the shoulders down. Good. So this is really nice again to free up the tissues in the neck, release the tension that we can hold in this area. Good, and then releasing and coming back to our starting position. We're going to bring the hands so that the fingertips reach towards the ceiling again, but we're going to plant our shoulders into the ground. So really drawing those shoulders down. Then putting your thumb inside a loosely closed fist. So you're just putting your thumb in the center of the palm, wrapping your fingers around, and then circling the wrists in one direction, keeping your elbows straight if that's comfortable for you. So we're getting into the tendons around the elbows, mostly here, but mobilizing the wrists as well. Good. And then the other way. Very nice, really good. Releasing the hands down by the sides. Good. From here, gently coming into some pelvic tilt. So we're coming down through the body here. We're going to inhale and gently tilt the pelvis forward. So that's making an arch with the back. And then exhale, rounding the spine into the floor. Inhale, gently tilt the pelvis forwards. Exhale, gently tilt the pelvis back. So we're getting into a little bit of diaphragmatic breathing here. Inhale to tilt forwards. Exhale to tilt back. Inhale forwards. Exhale, tilt back. Let's do two more, but rest if you need. Inhale. Exhale, tilt back. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's just take the right leg now and we're going to straighten it along the floor. And then we're going to just gently, keeping the left leg bent up, we're going to inhale and tuck your right knee in towards your chest and then straighten it back along the floor. Gently tuck the knee in towards the chest and then straighten it along the floor. Good. And then releasing it back to starting position. So we're back to semi-supine. So both feet are flat on the floor, hip width apart. And then we'll do the same on the left side. So straightening the left leg along the floor and then gently bending it up and hugging it in towards the chest. Straightening and then bending. So just getting into our hip a little bit here and the knee joint. Reducing stiffness. But also that little hug towards the belly is just going to support our digestive flow as well. So let's just do two more there. And then releasing the foot back to our semi-supine. Very nice. Straightening the right leg along the floor and then just circling the toes. So we're getting into the rotation of the ankle one way. And then rotating the ankle the other way. And then bending that knee back up. So back to semi-supine, straightening the left leg along the floor, circling the toes one way. And circling the toes the other way. Really nice. And then bending back, we're back in our semi-supine. So we've taken a nice little journey through the body, giving ourselves a nice stretch in all the major joints. And now we can come into our resting pose. Okay, so we're going to come into the main body of our practice, which is Yoga Nidra today. So the key thing here is comfort. So you're lying on your back. If lying on your back is really not available to you, then sitting comfortably in a chair, but just being really supported. So putting like cushions under your arms to support your shoulders, so your shoulders can really relax, and just getting yourself in a position where there is some openness through the front of the body, so you're not feeling like you're collapsing and compressing the front of the body. If you are lying on your back, then I would highly recommend the bolster under your knees. So something like this under your knees, that's going to really take the pressure off your lower back. Again, making sure that your head is supported nicely. Blocking out the light is a really good thing to do, just as it helps us drop into relaxation quicker. So you may have a little eye pillow that you can use, or just anything, you know, like a nice soft scarf or a soft t-shirt, anything that, you know, just feels like it blocks the light out a little bit, if that's comfortable for you. But it might be that you don't like anything over your eye area, so perhaps it's up to you. I'm just going to get myself warm and cozy. So this pose that we're in, lying in now, so lying with your legs a little bit apart, with your hands by your side, just a little bit away from the body, palms facing up. Just taking this time now to adjust everything. So your body position, maybe even your clothes, until you're completely comfortable. And our aim is not to move in the practice, but absolutely feel free to move if you're not comfortable. Let's take a deep breath together now. And as you breathe out, feel the cares and worries of the day flow out of you. In the practice which follows, you're going to develop the feeling of relaxation in the body. It's not necessary to make movements or deliberately relax your muscles, just simply developing the feeling of relaxation. It's like the feeling you have just before sleep, when relaxation becomes deep. Sleep does not come, but you should try to keep yourself completely awake. This is really important. So maybe making a resolve to yourself now that I will not sleep. I will remain awake throughout the practice. So during Yoga Nidra, you're functioning on the levels of hearing and awareness. And the only thing that you need to do is follow my voice. Try not to intellectualize or analyze the instructions, because this can disturb your relaxation. Just simply follow my voice with total attention and feeling. And if thoughts come to disturb you from time to time, don't worry, just continue the practice. Allow yourself to become calm and steady. Now bringing about a feeling of inner relaxation in the whole body. Concentrate on the body and become aware of the importance of complete stillness. Develop your awareness of the body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Complete stillness and complete awareness of the whole body. The practice of Yoga Nidra now begins. So at this moment, you should make your resolve. The resolve will be a very simple, positive statement in the present tense. So it needs to be short and simple language, and stating it 3 times to yourself now with full awareness, full feeling. So it's something that you want to manifest in your life. Now we begin the rotation of consciousness. So it's taking a trip around the body. So I'm going to name different parts of the body, and all you need to do is take your awareness there. So staying alert, but seeing if you can not concentrate too hard. So becoming aware of the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand. Become aware of the palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right waist, right hip, right thigh, the kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, the right heel, the right sole of the foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Then coming to the left side of the body, become aware of the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, the left side of the waist, left hip, left thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, left ankle, the heel, sole of the left foot, left top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now to the back. Become aware of the right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the right buttock, the left buttock, the spine, the whole of your back together. Now becoming aware of the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole, the right arm, the whole of the left arm, both arms together. Then becoming aware of the whole of the back, both buttocks, the whole of the spine, the whole of the front of the body, the whole of the back of the body, and then the whole body together. The whole body together. The whole body together. Trying not to fall asleep. Trying to stay aware. The whole body lying there. Your whole body lying on the floor or the bed. See your body lying perfectly still, right where you are. Visualize yourself lying there and what surrounds you in this space. Now bring your attention to your breath. Feel the flow of your breath in and out of your lungs. And not changing the rhythm. Just allowing the breath to breathe its natural way. The breath breathing the body in its effortless way. Complete awareness of the breath. Now concentrate your awareness on the movement of your navel area. Concentrate on the navel rising and falling slightly with every breath. feeling with each and every breath it expands and contracts. Then we're going to start some breathing and counting. So we're going to start counting your breath backwards from 27 to 1, like this. 27, navel rising. 27, navel falling, the out breath. 26, navel rising. 26, navel falling. 25, navel rising. 25, navel falling, and so on. So saying the words and the numbers mentally to yourself as you count your breaths. So making sure you don't make a mistake, and if you do, just going back to 27 again and begin from the beginning. Now gently letting go of the counting of the navel breath and shift your attention to the chest. So please shift your attention now to the chest. Feeling your chest rising and falling slightly with each and every breath. Become aware of this now. So continue concentrating on the movement of the chest and start again to count backwards from 27 to 1. Same way as before. 27, chest rising. 27, chest falling. 26, chest rising. 26, chest falling. 25, chest rising. 25, chest falling. And so on. Repeating the words and numbers mentally to yourself as you count. So again, if you make a mistake, just going back to 27. Counting and awareness. Awareness and counting. So letting go now of the breathing at the chest and taking your attention to the nostrils. Become aware of the air moving in and out of your nostrils. And this time, counting and breathing. 27, breathing in at the nostrils. 27, breathing out. 26, breathing in. 26, breathing out. So continuing in your own time from 27 down to 1. The air moving at the nostrils now. And now letting go of the breathing practice, wherever you are, just letting it go. We're now coming to the visualization. So I'm going to name a number of different things and just trying to develop a vision of them on all levels. Feeling, awareness, emotion, imagination, as best you can. A burning candle, a burning candle, a burning candle. Endless desert, endless desert, endless desert. Egyptian pyramid, Egyptian pyramid, Egyptian pyramid. Torrential rain, torrential rain, torrential rain. Snow-capped mountains, snow-capped mountains, snow-capped mountains. A Greek temple at sunrise, a Greek temple at sunrise, a Greek temple at sunrise. Birds flying across the sunset, birds flying across the sunset, birds flying across the sunset. Red clouds drifting, red clouds drifting, red clouds drifting. A cross above a church, a cross above a church, a cross above a church. Stars at night, stars at night, stars at night. A full moon, a full moon, a full moon. A smiling Buddha, smiling Buddha, smiling Buddha. Wind from the sea, wind from the sea, wind from the sea. Waves breaking on a deserted beach, waves breaking on a deserted beach. The restless sea, the eternal restless sea, the eternal restless sea. Waves breaking on a deserted beach. So now is the time to repeat your resolve. Repeat the same resolve that you made at the beginning of the practice, so don't change it. Repeat the resolve 3 times again with full awareness and feeling. Then relaxing all efforts. Draw your mind outside and again becoming aware of your natural breathing rhythm. Awareness of the whole of your body and awareness of your breathing. Your body is lying totally relaxed on the floor and you are breathing quietly and slowly. So develop an awareness now of your body from the top of your head to the tips of the toes. And say mentally in your mind, Om. Repeat twice more. Om. So becoming aware of the support underneath you. Your position on the floor or on the bed. Visualizing what surrounds you in the room. Lying quietly for some time, keeping the eyes closed. Then gently moving your body and stretching yourself. So just taking your time, there's absolutely no rush. So gently bring some movement back into the body, as however you would like to do that. But go very gently as you've been in a deep relaxation. When you are sure that you are ready to, you could gently roll onto your side. And when you're there, taking a nice breath in through the nose, sighing out through the mouth. And when you're ready, coming up into sitting. And the practice of Yoga Nidra is complete. Go gently, everybody. Definitely do not go and drive a car or operate any heavy machinery or anything like that right now. Go really steady for the next few hours. That was a very deep relaxation. And I really hope you enjoyed it. Ask questions in the group chat if you have any. But otherwise, yeah, go gently with the rest of your day. Drink plenty of water.